Hey you guys, what's up? Thank you guys for being here. I always want to say, oh, it's nice to see you. But it's like, I know I can't see you guys, but it's nice to see you, okay? Thanks for being here. So look, if you found this message, you guys, I've pulled some cards here. And what I've got, there's a huge healing that's gone on here. But what I want to talk about before that is the issue. And the issue was connection, you guys. Someone has hidden themselves away from the world, okay? And from connection, from relationships. Because it's like, all I've seen is pain. All I've seen is, you know, people trying to hurt me constantly. Trying to trigger me. Trying to get one over on me. It's lying to me. Backstabbing, okay? A lot of like relationships that have gone wrong. And I'm also getting that because of this, you've hid yourself away from the world for a while, okay? But what I'm going to say is, while you were doing that, you know, I'm getting someone that, yeah, you went inward. It's like you didn't, you hid yourself away from the world. But this time that you did this for was so important because it gave you that time to be alone, to enter into the subconscious, go into the underworld, the realm of the dead, okay? And find out what's going on in there. Shadow work, okay? Doing the shadow work. But what I want to show you guys first is you got the gateway card. And it was 144 when I looked up. The gateway card. Now what's happening here is you moved through a gateway, but this was not easy. Fear. Fear. Whatever you were fearful of, which I'm getting is connections. Okay, we have partnership on the bottom of the deck. And I'll show you more as we go along why I'm saying this. It's connections. Fearful of connections. Fearful, and it's really because, you know, our mind, we think of whatever, you know, anything new, right? You might meet a new person. But anything that reminds you of a past connection, you go straight back to that and you're like, oh, I know they're lying because this happened to me before. Someone here is very scared of connection. But I'm getting here that you're moving through that gateway right now. And God is sending you specific people right now. This is very important. Very important. Because what I'm getting here is that these people, it's not just regular relationships. This is activations that are happening with you. As you meet these people, you are being activated. These people activate certain things within you. And that's why it's so important to connect with certain people right now. And you're going to know. You're going to know which person this is, okay? What people I'm talking about. There's certain connections that God are bringing into your life. Archangel Raphael is significant here. The heart chakra is significant. We have longing for love. Now, what I'm going to say here, you guys, is you might not even realize it, but you have been longing for love. You've been longing for connection. Someone here, you have cut yourself off from the world. Okay? And I'm going to say rightfully so, because if you didn't do that, you would have never went within and you never would have done all this shadow work. So I'm glad you did that because you drew out all the knowledge that was in your subconscious and now you made it conscious and now you're using it actively. Okay? And see, here's the thing is that's what Spirit is saying is you have the knowledge now. Okay? So the connections that are coming in, you're equipped. You're going to know. Okay? You're going to know if someone's lying to you. You're going to know if someone's love bombing you. Okay? You're going to know when someone's pulling on your empathy. Okay? You'll know. You're coming out as a confident person now. Okay? The cougar. And why? It's because you've surrendered. You've surrendered to that leader that you are. Okay? That strong leader that you are. It says, be bold and take charge. This is you now. You're not this old person that used to let people kind of walk all over you or say whatever they want to say and kind of get away with it and call you naive. You're not that person anymore. Okay? You have this knowledge. And why? It's because you've done the shadow work. Okay? So also what I want to say is these connections. The things that you have been through before, these relationships that you have been through before, your feminine energy was hit the most. So this is your receptivity, okay? Your ability to nurture yourself and nurture others. Your gentleness, you know, being gentle with yourself, mothering yourself. There's a lot of mothering here, okay? And this could have been a relationship with your mom that you felt salty about, okay? You could have had a little resentment with a mother figure here that was affecting all of your relationships because of this relationship you had with your mom, okay? That is for someone in specific. That's coming up here. The relationship you had with a mother figure affected all of your relationships, especially the one with yourself. There's an anger here. There's a bitterness here. A bitterness of why weren't you there for me? Why weren't you there for me in the way that I needed you? And now all of my relationships are affected because of this, especially my feminine energy. I'm unable to nurture myself. I'm unable to mother myself. I'm unable to be gentle with myself and give myself grace. Why is that? Might be because of my relationship with my mom is not healthy. So there's a lot of shadow work here someone's done. A lot. It's like you went into the subconscious and you lit that shit up. Okay? And you've learned how to surrender. You learned how to let go of the resentment. That's what I'm getting, the resentment. So we have love, healing, and miracles here. Okay, so you are this traveler here. See, the gateway. It's interesting because you got the gateway card, right? So I was like, oh, let me go get a gateway card for them. I'm gonna get a gateway, and the gateway that came out for you is soaring into joy, childlike wonder. So I'm also getting that, you know, this could have been a wounding from childhood, okay? Like I said, it could have been with a mother figure. That is coming out here pretty strong. I gotta be honest. That is coming out here pretty fucking strong. It doesn't have to be a mother figure for everyone. But this is past relationships that have affected you so badly. It affected the relationship you had with yourself and the ones that you had with others. All of your relationships were affected. And it wasn't until you went inside, you did the shadow work, you drew out the knowledge from the subconscious that you started healing. And you started healing the self. And when you started healing the self, you started healing all of your relationships, all of them. Whether you realize it or not, your relationships are healing. And what I'm going to say is there might be some people you will leave behind. You will end up just going, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I love myself too much to deal with this shit. There might be other relationships where they start changing, you guys. They start kind of watching you change, and they see your results, and they get curious, and they enter the realm of the subconscious. You see what you're doing? You know, you're doing a lot here, you guys. You're inspiring others, okay? And what's interesting is I pulled one card over here from the Kipprish. I'm going to get more. Relationship. This is about your relationships, and it starts with the relationship with the self. And this had to do with something I'm getting that it was either the relationship you had with a parent, or it's someone that really affected you. And there was resentment here. And because you were holding on to this resentment, it was affecting all of your relationships until you went in and you made the subconscious clear. You cleared out the subconscious. You drew out the knowledge. And you're actively using it in your life. You know, I'm just getting the relationship with the, okay. So funny. I was just going to say, I'm getting the, you know, the relationship with the self is everything. Cherishing self. I forgot about this card, okay, that came out for you. And it says, I accept and love myself. Okay, the relationship with the self. This was affecting all of your relationships. Okay, so like I said, this could have been from a parental figure that really affected you, and you were holding on to some kind of bitterness, some kind of resentment, and it was trickling into all of your relationships. Or this could have just been strictly yourself, you guys, and the relationship with the self. If this is not a mother figure or a father figure or a lover that really fucking hurt you and devastated you, then it's just you. It's the relationship you have with yourself. and you weren't looking at yourself clearly. Okay? I am getting definitely an overactive masculine as well here, you guys. You know? And that's why we have your feminine energy that was affected. So we have longing for love, loneliness. We have new relationships coming in here, you guys, and there's a vacay at the bottom of the deck over here. Okay? And what I'm getting here is your feminine energy is on a vacation right now. Okay? Your feminine energy is learning how to receive more than ever before. More than ever. Right now is huge about receiving. Huge. And I'm going to say also, in this card, she's being taken away by the wind, you guys. You're letting spirit take you. It's like there's this faith. There's this new trust with God. Okay? And it's like, I trust you, God. I know that everything that's happening is for my highest good. I trust you. I'll go where you want me to go. God's taking you to certain places because you're supposed to meet certain people. I'm telling you, you will be taken to specific places. Okay? What I want to do is, let's just get some Kipperish. Let's just get some Kipperish. But I do, at the end, I want to, guys, split it on relationship again. I want to get a surrender at the end, the power of surrender. I would like to see what you are surrendering here. Wow. I just split it on blocked. So like I said, you have been blocking people out of your life. Someone here, you have like, I feel like someone here, you went inside the hermit's cave, right? You went inside the subconscious, but what I'm getting here is you made a home there. You made like a whole ass home in the subconscious, and God is saying you're not supposed to live there. You were supposed to visit. Okay? You're not supposed to live in the hermit's cave. This was a vacation. This was a visit. This was a short stay. Now it's time to come back out into the world and use everything you've learned. Everything you've learned. All the knowledge you've drawn out from your subconscious. It's time to put that in action if you're not already. Okay? And stop blocking relationships. Look at that right behind it. Stop blocking relationships from your life, because God He's going to take you to meet certain people, you guys. I can feel that very clearly. He will be taking you to meet certain people, or he will bring people to you, okay? Because someone here, you don't realize it, but you are lonely. See, that's the thing, is you're okay being alone, but you're not realizing that you do have lonely moments. And it might be playing out in different ways where you don't even really realize it. But God is trying to bring another thing to light for you. And he's trying to tell you that love is about connection. Listen, God is love, right? Love has a lot to do with connection. And I feel like he doesn't want you to miss out. And you won't. But he doesn't want you to miss out on things like this. On specific relationships that are going to draw out certain things out of you, activate certain things inside of you. I mean, it's going to burst a whole new you. Birth a whole new you. But a burst of energy is what I'm getting that you'll get from these people. And it'll birth a whole new you. That's why it's so important to trust God where he's leading you right now. Just have faith. Have faith right now, because you're about to meet certain people, and it's very important. It's very important. These relationships you're about to be involved in are very important. I cannot frickin' make it up. Spirit wants you to know that whatever relationship you get into, you are protected, because they have taught you how to protect yourself. Everything you have been through, you guys. Sorry, my knee's itching. Everything you have been through, you guys. This is why, okay? There is this fear of connection, okay? Fear of connection. And God is saying, I'm protecting you. Look at this faith right behind it. Have faith that I am protecting you within every relationship. And not only that, but I've taught you how to protect yourself. You are equipped. You are ready. You have been initiated. Do you know that? That's what I'm getting right now. I swear to God to you. That's what I'm getting. This was an initiation of some sort. You've learned thyself. You've learned how to protect yourself from people. Okay? But someone here, like I said, the hermit's cave is not supposed to be your permanent home. Someone's going to understand what I'm saying. All right. Spirit has taught you how to protect yourself from this shit, and it's fucking pouring into yourself. This is insane. I mean, it's so on point, okay? All of this that you have been through, it was a lack of that. That's why you were experiencing all of this. It was a lack of this. All right. This is your greatest protection. Loving yourself. So there was kind of like maybe an over-giving in the past. Maybe you would give too much is what I'm getting here. You were always the giver in the relationship. And people would just take from you. And it could have made you bitter. Like you were kind of irritated at everyone, in a sense. You know? Like the humankind is what I'm talking about. The human fucking race. Like you could be looking around like, and just seeing a bunch of takers. And you're so sick of it. You just want to meet. And I'm just getting people like you. You just want to meet people that are genuine, people who are authentic, people who actually have an interest in what you're saying. Like-minded people. This could have made some resentment here, some bitterness about because of how fucked over you've been. It's this bitterness with humankind. That's what I'm getting. And like I said, so you went in the hermit's cave and you just laid roots there. That's what I'm getting. You started building a home. Because you're like, fuck that. The hermit's cave looks pretty nice to me. But God is saying that there's connection here. And it's important. You'll be led. Or he's going to bring them straight to you. Alrighty. So we've had karmics pulling on your heartstrings, okay? Karmics acting like they're nice, right? But they're a karmic, and now you can see it. You can read the energy. You can see that's a fucking karmic. They're just acting nice. I can see through it. I read energy now, okay? You see past it. You could have some people pulling on your heartstrings here, you guys, okay? Wanting you to help them, please help me, when really they need to help themselves is what I'm getting, you know? Oh, God, please, God. All right, I got to keep going. You know what I'm going to ask you guys? One thing you could do for me is if everybody could say a prayer and ask God to please keep all animals out of cages. Please, God, keep all animals out of cages. Thank you, God, for surrounding all animals in the white light of the Holy Spirit of love, protection, guidance, healing, and inspiration. Thank you, God, for keeping all animals out of cages. And so it is, and so it is done. Amen. You could have felt like you were in a cage. You could have felt like people were putting you in a cage. Interesting. That's very interesting. I feel like you could have felt like that. Like people were literally putting you in a cage. This is the bitterness. This is the bitterness with humankind and with some relationships that you've been in. Like, how dare you treat me like that? How about fuck everybody? How about I just live in this fucking hermit's cave and you guys can all fuck off? I don't give a shit. I get it. Totally get it. But this is the end. This is what Spirit is saying, okay? You've learned how to protect yourself. You're ready, okay? You've learned, when it comes to your energy centers, you've learned how to put that up and how to say, no, thank you. That's not my energy. That's what was happening. Boom. You were taking on karmic's energy. You were around people who were karmic, that were acting nice, right? But were really throwing tomatoes at you, right? Low key. But you felt it. energetically throwing tomatoes at you, right? And what I'm getting here is you were taking on, wow, evil eye right behind that. You were taking on their energy, you guys. These karmics that were around you, or relationships that you've been in with karmics, that's where the resentment is coming from, I feel like, is because you're finally realizing that this wasn't your energy at all. This was never your energy. And there might be some resentment about that, like, how fucking dare you, you fucking karmic, come around me and you make me think that that was my energy this whole time. And now I've realized that that was not my energy. That is not me. That I don't think those things. I'm not that way. You could have felt like you've wasted time. You could have felt like, how the fuck? I can't believe I spent so many years thinking that that was my energy, and it wasn't. This could have been a mother figure. I'm just telling you, because we have karmic femme out here, and it came out before too with the feminine energy. This could have been a mother figure where you finally are realizing, I was taking on my mom's energy. This was never me. Or a parental figure in general. There it is. You're holding yourself in high honor now, and they're still trying it, but it just doesn't hit anymore. It doesn't get through. Okay. See, that's the thing. Yeah. So these narcissists, they've taught you how to respect yourself, you guys. That's what it is. This is the huge lesson. You've been around a lot of fucking karmics here. Okay. So you have isolated yourself because of this. But when you did isolate yourself, you did a lot of shadow work. But it's time to come out of that hermit's cave. Okay? That's what God is saying right now. It's time to come out of that hermit's cave. I'm going to bring you the right people. It's not going to be the people like before. Okay? So that's why Spirit is saying, have confidence and surrender to where I take you. Okay? Because God's taking you somewhere. Archangel Raphael is here as well. So he's been helping to heal your heart space. A lot of emotional manipulation here has taken place. And now you're realizing that was never my fucking energy. How dare you? I'm going to block off everyone now then. Fuck everybody, because I keep taking on other people's energy. And I'm having a hard time deciphering what's mine and what's theirs. So I'm just going to block everyone out of my energy. And God is saying that actually you're smarter than you think. And you've done more shadow work than you fucking think. That's what this message is about as well, you guys. I just got it. You've done more shadow work than you realize, because you're still in the hermit's cave thinking that you need to be there and to protect your energy and all of this shit, which I get it. But God is saying that you're ready. You've done more shadow work than you realize. Like, you don't hold yourself like that anymore. You hold yourself like this. Okay? You have respect for yourself now. So, yeah. There's a readiness here that God wants you to embody. Okay? Your ancestor, oh, wow. Your ancestors are going to be taking care of you in unexpected ways. Okay? So also what I'm going to say is this was somewhat ancestral. Okay? This could have been a wounding even from a past lifetime or just in your DNA that has come up to the surface. And it all stemmed from not loving yourself and not seeing yourself clearly. Because when you didn't see yourself clearly, you allowed other people to throw these spiritual tomatoes at you, to attack you, to trigger you. Okay? You allowed it. And you would take on their energy and you would think that that was you thought that like you thought that you thought like these people. You see what I'm saying? It's like you really thought that you were like these people. I don't know if this is these family is what I'm getting. You're not like your family. I don't know who needs to hear that, but someone does. You've done so much shadow work. You are not like your family. And I'm talking to someone who's had family members as karmics. You are not them, and that is not your energy. And you have healed something ancestral here. And there's some kind of, I want to say inheritance, but I want to say it's more just like, this is something unexpected. So it's not like you did this to get a result. It's almost like you did this kind of out of survival, like because you've been fucked over so many times. You kind of did this out of survival, but it doesn't matter anymore. The point here is that you've alchemized this, and it's time to come out of the hermit's cave and trust the shadow work that you have done. That's what this is about as well. Trusting the shadow work that you have already done. Okay? Trust in your abilities. Rich girl at the bottom of the deck. Your ancestors are taking care of you in some unexpected way. You don't see it coming. Okay? That's the thing. We're going to get another one. You don't see this coming. But your ancestors are trying to tell you that we're taking care of you. And it's really because you chose to go in that hermit's cave and you chose to heal all of us. You're not like your family. Someone needs to hear that. Karma. For all the energy work you've done, karma. Okay, there's something here about your intuition as well, okay? There's intuitive gifts here that are coming online more so. And what I'm getting here, the more you trust them, the more they will come on, okay? This is major karma coming your way, you guys. And there are a lot of love offers here, okay? Love offers coming in. Like I said, we have longing for love here. You don't realize it, but connection is so important. And your higher self wants to connect. Your higher self wants connection. So allow to be guided right now. Allow yourself to be guided by the divine into these relationships, sacred relationships. What I want to get is the last thing is I want to get what's activating in you right now. What is activating in them right now, Spirit? Whoa. Holy crap, that's a lot. Let's just get one, please. There could be a lot going on here with you right now, and I mean activating. The light beings, energetic shifts. You're ready. Energetic shifts. This is a time of healing and change. Old energies are being released from your world. This isn't a call to discard traditions, but to reflect on what you have learned and how you can grow. This is perfect, you guys. You are being called to be open and aware of new information that is being revealed to you, for it is pivotal for the next phase of your journey. Here's your activation. I create space for learning anew. And this is what I'm talking about, is these people are coming in to activate you, you guys. You've shifted. So the gift of your presence, bottom of the deck, I'm going to read it. The Shekinah. Now is the time to show up in ways that you have never shown up before. Get present with those that you love and care about. Go beyond distractions and direct yourself back to the current moment so that you can enjoy the blessings that surround you and enjoy everything, all the shadow work you have done, you know? Instead of focusing on where you are going or what has previously happened, enjoy the beauty of the here and now. Activation, I awaken to the blessings of the present moment. That's what this is all about, is trust and faith, this card, okay? God is taking you places. So you have light beings around you right now. And they're letting you know that you have shifted energetically. And also, your gift to this realm is your presence. So just showing up is enough. That's it. You just show up. That's all you got to do. Okay? Show up and be open to meeting new people. That is your mission right now. All right? This is your message, you guys. There's major karma coming in here for you. The reason is because of all the shadow work you have done. There's a cause and effect to everything, okay? The shadow work you have done, the knowledge you have taken from the subconscious and used it into your physical reality. You've moved through a gateway. You've moved past fear and into new connections, okay? There's something you've alchemized here, though, and it was from your childhood, okay? There's a childhood wounding here, and this could have been with a parent or your family in general. Your team wants you to know you are not like your family. You are different, and you fucking know that. So start embracing that and embodying that. And this doesn't mean that your family members are bad and you're good or vice versa. No, everything just is what it is. That's it. Nobody's bad, nobody's good. It's not like that, okay? So major karma coming your way, you guys. You move through a gateway. There's been a huge energetic shift. You're letting go of all that resentment from past relationships and you're opening up to new ones. This is a major heart healing. Call on Archangel Raphael right now. I love you guys. This is the message. Amazing job. Stay open, okay? Stay open to new connections because you are not the old you. I love you. All right.